I went to church in a Chevy on a two-lane on the side of the road. Sun coming up, cutting through the live oaks. Wind through the windows like a whisper on a breeze. Out there in the quiet, heard him talking to me. Amazing grace came flooding through the windshield. Felt some broken parts of me start to heal. My lost kid and found, no one else around. Middle of nowhere dirt, I went to church in a Chevy. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Boys Guitar Lessons. This is Church in a Chevy by Jordan Davis. Great song that was requested. If you guys have other requests, please let me know in the comments and I'll get to them as soon as I can. This song is great. I love Jordan Davis, especially I think this is from his newer EP, maybe his new album. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you know, because I don't know. But it's really good. So I think this came out like a year ago actually or something, but it's a really good song. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to play it. Please hit like and subscribe. Please, and please leave me a comment too. I love it when you guys do that. All right, I just love the community aspect of it and stuff. So leave me some constructive or just a better way to put it, optimistic comments. Don't bring your negativity in here. Okay, so let's get into it. So you're only going to use a handful of chords in this song. You're going to use G. I'm using this G, but sometimes I'll use this one. So whatever's easier for you. Okay. So G, D. I'm muting the big E string when I do G. When I do D. You're also going to do E minor, C. Those are the chords you're going to use. All right. So the way that it starts is. So it's G, D minor, C, G, D. So you notice I'm doing two different G's here. I start with this G, G, D, E minor, C, and because C, it's really easy to go from this C to this G, I just do that a lot of times. So you do C, G, D. Okay? So that's up to you because it's a little bit harder to switch from that G to this D to D, alright? So it's up to you, okay? So that's what you're gonna do. Down, G, D, E minor, C, G, D. I woke up today and the world felt heavy, so I grabbed my keys and went out for a drive. Okay, so that's how you're gonna do it. So you're gonna do that same strumming pattern for the intro. Now it's different in the chorus. The song changes a little bit in that stuff. You're still gonna use the same chords, but not the same order. I'm gonna show you an easier way to play the chorus. Okay, so if it's too hard to do that, by the way, if it's hard for you to sing and strum it because the timing of it is a little bit different. So it's I woke up today and the world felt heavy, so I grabbed my keys and I went for a drive. Followed some country road, wherever it led me, past a fella on the porch of a Texaco sign. See, if it's just a little bit hard, you can skip the middle chord. So what you can do is, I woke up today and the world felt heavy, so I grabbed my keys and I went for a drive. See, so normally you're doing G, D, E minor, and then you do C, G, D. But you can skip the middle one. So I'll show it to you real quick, just the first two lines of the chorus, or sorry, of the verse. Like with the strumming, with every chord, and I'll show you where you cut out the middle one so it just is a little bit easier. So it's, you do G right before I. Woke up today and the world, so you do D right before and the world. The world felt heavy, heavy where you do E minor, heavy, so I grabbed his C, grabbed my keys, and after keys you do G, keys, and I went as D, went for a drive. Okay, now if you want to do it without that middle chord, you would do G the same. So G it starts the same, but you'll do G before I. I woke up today and the world is E minor. World felt heavy, so I grabbed a C, grabbed my keys, and I went. See, went for a drive is D. Went for a drive. Okay, so you can skip the middle one if it's harder, and it'll still sound great. It won't sound exactly the same, but it'll sound really great. Okay, so when you get to the chorus, you're gonna strum it more. You're gonna do, I went to church in a Chevy on a two-lane on the side of the road. Sun coming up, cutting through the live oaks. See, so now what you're doing is you're just doing G. So you're doing the same chord progression. You're doing G, G, E minor, C, D, G, E minor, C, D. Okay, so what you're going to do here is the strumming pattern is super simple, okay? So it's just down, 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 up, 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 down. Okay, so you're just doing that. So I'm going to walk you through the chorus one time. So I'm going to try and make it so you can see my hands really well when I do this, all right? I went to church in a Chevy on a two-lane on the side of the road. Sun coming up, cutting through the live oaks. Wind through the windows like a whisper on a breeze. Out there in the quiet, heard him talking to me. Amazing grace came flooding through the windshield. Felt some broken parts of me start to heal. My lost getting found, no one else around. Middle of nowhere, dirt. Went to church in a Chevy. So then what you do is at the end of the part where you do is Church in a Chevy. I went to church in a Chevy. So you do Chevy on G, Chevy. And you're gonna do it like you did the intro. So you'll do G, D, E minor, C, G, D. Okay, even now that's a part where I wouldn't skip the middle chord. You can, but I wouldn't. And then you'll go into the second verse. So just to show you where you play the chords, you do I went to church in a Chevy. Chevy is G. Chevy on a two-lane on a side. Okay, side is E minor. Side of the road. Sun is C. Sun coming up, cutting through. Through is D. Through the live oaks. Wind is G. Wind through the windows like a whisper. Whisper is E minor. Whisper on a breeze. Out there is C. Out there in the quiet, heard him talking. Talking is D. Talking to me. Amazing is G. And that's easy to remember because it's amazing grace. So G, God is amazing, so G is amazing. Amazing grace came flooding. Flooding is E minor. Flooding through the windshield. You do C right before felt. Felt some broken parts. Parts is D. Parts of me start to heal. You do G right before my lost getting found. Okay, found is E minor. No one else around. Around is C. Round middle of nowhere, dirt. Dirt is D, so that's easy to remember. Dirt, I went to church in a Chevy. Chevy is G. Chevy. Okay? And the second verse is the same as the first one. The second chorus is the same as the first one. For the bridge, you're just going to do G. And I thought a little, and I prayed a little. Okay, so you'll do, and I thought is G. And I thought a little. And I prayed a little. So on prayed, you'll do E minor. Prayed a little. And I left there. Okay, left is going to be C. Left there and I changed a little. Okay, the second and that last little is going to be D. Little. Because I went to church in a Chevy on a two-lane on the side of the road. Sun coming up, cutting through the live oaks. Okay, so that's how you're going to do it. So, and then when you end the song, you can just end it really easy on the D chord. Sorry, you'll do D and then G. All right? Let me know if you guys have any questions or anything. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.